Hello, and welcome to the Community College of Denver D150 Comedy Lecture on Paired Elements. Paired elements are a comedy technique discussed in Chapter 8 of Comedy Writing Secrets by Mel Helitzer. Paired elements is a writing technique used in speeches, rhetoric, and toasts. The paired element consists of two grammatical structures, that's words, phrases, clauses, or sentences that are similar in construction and that play off each other in meaning. A good example of using a paired element in speech is John F. Kennedy's "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." The book discusses three comedy writing techniques using paired elements: paired phrases or sentences, paired words, and paired numbers. First, a paired phrase. A paired phrase joke uses two phrases to play off each other in meaning. For example, the difference between herpes and mono is that you can get mono from snatching kisses. Wow, that joke is catchy. Let me break it down for you. The author sets up the joke by defining a difference between herpes and mono, two viruses. Mono is mononucleosis, aka the kissing disease. Herpes is the herpes simplex virus, sometimes transmitted sexually. The author uses paired elements and a play on the word snatching. First, the author states that you can get mono from snatching kisses. What the author doesn't say, the audience can infer on their own. You get to the joke by reversing the word snatching with snatches. Snatches is a vulgar word for vagina. The author has drawn a parallel from snatching kisses to kissing snatches. Hooray! Techniques that help a paired phrase to be most effective are parallel ideas, grammatical purpose, structure and rhythm, and a setup line. Next, we'll discuss paired words. A paired words joke uses two words to play off each other in meaning. A good example of paired words are classic grammatical structures like synonyms or homonyms. Synonyms are words that go well with that nutmeg. Okay. Synonyms are really words that have similar meanings. Here's an example of a synonym joke. A shoe salesman says, "Don't worry about the shoes, they'll stretch." A woman replies, "Then don't worry about the check, it'll bounce." That's a very funny joke from Rita Rudner. Miss Rudner's joke plays off the words stretch and bounce. The salesman tries to sell the shoes that may be too tight by saying, "Don't worry about the shoes, they'll stretch." The woman buys the shoes on a budget that is too tight by saying, "Then don't worry about the check, it'll bounce." He's stretching the truth, and she's playing off that using a paired word. Homonyms are the speech a Catholic priest gives during Mass. Okay, homonyms are really words that sound the same but are spelled differently or have a different meaning. Here's an example of a homonym joke. She was a girl who preferred men to liquor. Zing! That's a good joke. The author uses the word liquor instead of the words lick her. If you don't get that joke, possibly you need to take a biology class. Antonyms are words that mean the opposite of each other, like hot versus cold, tall versus short, comedy versus improv. Here's a great example of an antonym joke. It's no wonder foreigners are confused by our language. Here, a slim chance and a fat chance mean the same thing. That's a terrific joke by Joyce Mattingly. This joke plays off the parallel meanings of the phrases slim chance and fat chance by contrasting the opposite meanings of the antonyms slim and fat. Groupings is a type of wordplay that combines two or more words loosely associated with the same topic. Let's look at this example from Frank Tiger. A political candidate must learn not only to stand on a platform, but also to sit on the fence and lie on the spot. Zing! Frank hits a comedy triple by using three groups of words: stand on a platform, sit on the fence, lie on the spot. This joke uses plenty of wordplay. A politician stands on a platform to give speeches and stands for a platform of ideas. Sit on the fence means the politician is taking a position carefully balanced between two sides. And lie on the spot means to tell the truth in comedy videos. Okay, to lie on the spot means to be able to tell a lie instantly. The joke's author is saying that improv is funny. Paired numbers is a comedy technique that pairs numbers or figures in order to get a laugh. Here's an old joke that pairs numbers. The sheriff said to the outlaw, "I'll give you a fair chance. We'll step off 10 paces and you fire at the count of 3. The men pace off. The sheriff shouts, 1, 2. and then he turns and fires. The dying outlaw says, "I thought you said to fire on 3. The sheriff said, "That was your number. Mine was 2. The sheriff outwits the outlaw and gets a witty laugh using paired numbers. Aphorisms are concise expressions of a bit of truth or wisdom, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here's an example of how to use an aphorism in comedy. If it ain't funny, must be written by a Harvard comedian. If you want to be funnier than a Harvard comedian, then study with the Community College of Denver, a world leader in comedy studies. My name is Chuck Roy, comedian and course instructor, and this completes our course video in how to parallel park your paired elements jokes in Harvard Yard. Go City Hawks!